G'day, this is Simon and James at a very special Southeast Sea Cars and Coffee. Very special being a bit of an understatement. What have we got here this morning, mate?
Where do I begin? So we have a Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo EVO2, which is the brand new factory race car from Lamborghini that we're going to check out in a second. We do also have a Bugatti Chiron Supersport and then a McLaren Senna too. So probably about $7-8 million worth of cars just in the first like 4 cars in this row. Whole bunch more that we're going to check out.
Yeah, and we've also got the Porsche Club of North America here with us today as well. So many Porsches, so much to see. Just a reminder, when you enter and exit the show, please make sure to follow our rules. No speeding, no revving, no burnouts. That includes when you get onto the freeway. We get complaints from the neighbours across the other side of the 5 saying the cars are loud when they get on the freeway. So please do us a favour and protect the show. Please make sure to drive quietly and respectfully when you leave the show. Hey, let's go for a walk and check some stuff out.
Here we have an incredibly special car here this morning. It is a Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo EVO2, which is actually the race version of this STO, which is right next to it. Both were brought out by VF Engineering. This car is fully carbon fiber and is powered by a 5.2 liter V10, putting out 610 horsepower. If we take a look at the inside, you'll see that it does have a quick release steering wheel. This car is not the typical 7-speed that you'll find in the STO. It's actually a 6-speed sequential, so it does have a clutch, which is one of my favorite parts about this car. So much carbon, has a functional air scoop as well that rams air down in the intake manifold, massive brakes and center lock wheels. Moving down a little bit, we have the Bugatti Chiron Supersport next to it, about a $4.5 million car that was brought out by Lamborghini and Bugatti of Newport Beach. You can see it's finished in this gorgeous blue color with a blue and gray interior. It's going to be a W16 that makes about 1,600 horsepower. And some of the awesome styling cues on this Supersport, you have a much more aggressive rear end with actually vertical tailpipes on there. Massive carbon ceramic brakes with this really nice kind of deep red purple brake calipers on it. Just tied together very, very well. And one more hypercar next to it is another McLaren Senna brought out by Nick, who is from McLaren Newport. Gorgeous interior. I love these blue accents on it. It just makes the car look so aggressive. Has color match brakes to the seatbelts on the inside, and just a very cool car all around. I think this one goes for about $1.5 million to $2 million. All in all, a massive lineup of cars and so many cool things to see here this morning. Nick was actually nice enough to let us open the inside of this car and check it out. You can see this steering wheel, so many different buttons on there, and probably the most satisfying click from any paddles that I've ever heard. You can see the 3 pedals down there, so it is a sequential with a genuine clutch. A really nice full race bucket seat as well. Just such a cool track focused car. Here we actually have 2 more incredibly rare cars side by side. So this is an R35 GTR with a one-off, completely exposed dry carbon fiber body kit. I was talking to the owner and he said it shaves off over 500 pounds when you pair it with these really nice carbon fiber Brixton wheels. And then next to that, we have a M3 wagon, this is the only one that I've ever seen in the US. It's absolutely wild. It's one of the F80s. Very nice. It is a 6-speed as well, so this is going to be the touring rendition of this car. Super aggressive looking wrap on it. Just such a cool car. Here we have another Lamborghini Super Trofeo in the front row, and this is just a standard Huracan with the body kit on it from the Generation 1, so the Super Trofeo EVO1. But this car was very nicely built. You can see that the whole car was actually painted this really nice deep red color. I believe it started its life as either a 580 or a 610, but this car looks absolutely gorgeous. Sitting on a nice set of BBS LMs, and it has some really aggressive aero on it. I love the look of all this exposed carbon fiber that you can see on the wing, then down in the engine bay as well, and then even these little louvers on the side window. Very, very cool.
Welcome to the Porsche Club of North America. So many cars here this morning from Porsche. Absolutely incredible. How many people we got here? Some cool stuff as well. 930 there. Lots of different things. Gorgeous little Porsche here, not part of the Porsche Club, but this thing looks pretty darn original. Look at those seats and that interior, amazing thing. Very, very clean. 56. This is very nice. Beautifully done. As I say, it's really difficult to tell. It's original interior. Is this yours? And the outside's been repainted? One time, yeah. This is great. How long have you owned it? It's really, really nice. Nice job. Potential Car of the Week winner right here. Very interesting. Check this thing out. A Volkswagen Unfallwagen, or I guess this is an ambulance. Is this yours?
It is mine.
Oh man, this is pretty cool. Tell me about it.
Well, it's a 1967 Volkswagen high roof ambulance.
Yep.
And it was actually owned by the Frankfurt Fire Department for a short period of time.
Wow.
What's really cool is the fact that it's all original. So the equipment that you find inside here, this is the gurney obviously here,
Yep.
which is pretty cool. And then you've got the assistant jump seat.
Yep.
And then you've got seats in the back here.
Oh, look at that.
You would actually go ahead and attend to the page sheet. And then when you come in here, the assistant would basically be overlooking everything. And what's nice is if they had to actually go ahead and operate on people, you had the lamp.
Lamp up there.
You had a fan. You went ahead and had storage here, which you could access from both sides actually.
That's cool. And you were saying there's like even oxygen up under the top earlier.
There is actually, which is pretty neat. So you actually have the original oxygen tank that's in here, which is pretty cool.
And I'm guessing that's German oxygen, not
It's German oxygen.
yeah, which is really cool. Hey, thank you for showing that to me. It's pretty cool. Here's something you don't see every day. A Starliner 427. This thing is pretty damn cool. Great interior on it. Isn't that great? Really, really nice. The thing that's interesting about this thing is the back. It just has such presence. Not something you ever see at the show. Really interesting. Really good to see. Somebody's done sort of a few mods on it a number of years ago, obviously, but still really nice car. Check out this Ranchero. I just walked up to these other guys over here. I said, if the Griswolds owned a Ranchero, this is what it would look like, of course, referring to National Lampoon's Vacation. This thing is super cool with the fake wood grain on it. The only thing, if it was the Griswolds, of course, it would have a dog lead with a dog collar on it. Oh, look at this. A Ranchero Squire. It's not just any Ranchero, it's a Squire, and that faux finished wood grain. This thing is actually really cool. Somebody's taken good care of it. It's not something you see every day. Love it. Love seeing things like this. Good talk, Rusty. Good talk. There goes that amazing Chiron Supersport. Isn't that thing absolutely incredible? Followed by Nick in the McLaren Senna. Two very, very special cars. So glad to have them at the show. Big thank you to Bugatti, Newport Beach, McLaren and Newport Beach for bringing them out. And then another Lambo behind them. How cool is that? What a group of cars.
That is it for another weekend here at South OC Cars and Coffee. What a phenomenal weekend. So many special cars out here today. I just want to give a huge shout out to all the sponsors for making this event possible. We have Maguire's Polestar, Share Your Car, Pacific Air Cooled, Next Level Detailing, Teen Road to Safety, Modern Retrofit, RPM Tesla Aftermarket Accessories, Mazda North America, LKQ Pick Your Part, as well as Bridgestone. And then I do also want to give a massive shout out to the volunteers for helping us put on this show each and every week. We really couldn't do it without them. If you want to become a volunteer, hit us up on Instagram at South OC Cars and Coffee Merch. It's where we handle all of our volunteer rostering. And then while you're on that page, check out some of the new designs that we've got going on. T-shirts, new hats as well that we just got in this week.
Keychains.
Keychains as well, yep. Remember, if you are a volunteer, you get to bring your car in early before 8:30, and then Ruby Senna does also supply a free coffee and donut for everyone that's helping us out too.
Absolutely. Of course, a big thank you to Ruby's for feeding the masses here on a Saturday morning. Really appreciate that. And the biggest thank yous to Outlets of San Clemente for allowing us to be here. Please make sure to do your bit and shop at the outlets whenever you can. Make sure to tell them South OC Cars and Coffee sent you. And of course, thank you to the City of San Clemente for their support as well. That's it. What an amazing show. Have a great week. We'll see you back here next week for another South OC Cars and Coffee.
Thank you, guys.
Let's go.